No, Snuggly Wuggly, how could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? I thought you loved me. I thought you loved me. No, the world is going to end, Snuggly Wuggly. The world is going to end and you will be there with me. Who will be? Who will be? Please don't do this. Please don't do this.
Hey, it's Alara. She came back to the studio to visit. So, CCN's really been doing well since you left.
Looks it. I'm loving the new decorations. They're unique.
Yes, that penguin, he keeps getting closer to this desk every day. He used to exist in the closet, and he just wandered out one day.
I feel like he's staring at me at the corner of his eyes.
Oh, he is. Don't worry.
Oh, that's creepy.
Let's do the news and hope he doesn't know we're here.
Ugh, maybe I'll do it with one hand like this. Here's another reason you should probably pay full price for dental work. A Florida woman who paid $65 for a toothache treatment had her buttocks kissed by a dubious doctor. John Calazos, 47, was performing unlicensed dentistry out of an apartment when the woman in question asked him to treat a pain in her tooth. After applying a piece to the woman's mouth, Calazos asked her to pull down her pants and proceeded to kiss her buttocks. And of course she did pull down her pants and let him do that. This is presumably when she realized that something was up. When she asked him why he had kissed her buttocks, he remained silent. Good question. Calazos is currently in custody and has been arrested previously for performing illegal dentistry out of a warehouse.
I like how he's been arrested already for performing illegal dentistry out of a warehouse. More common than we'd all like to believe.
Sounds credible to me.
Or incredible. And now for your daily dose of the absolutely disgusting. There's nothing pleasant about this one, folks, so squeamish viewers may want to turn away. This means you, Aaron. A reptile store in Deerfield Beach, Florida held an interesting contest. Whoever could eat the most cockroaches and worms would win an $850 python. Over 20 people participated in this bizarre event. The winner was Edward Archibald, who quaffed an unknown but impressive amount of the store's horrifying cuisine. Shortly after the end of the contest, Archibald became ill and started vomiting. No surprise there. Paramedics were called, but Archibald collapsed and died before they arrived. That was surprising to me. I hadn't read this story before. The cause of death was determined as asphyxiation caused by the bug's body parts clogging his throat. The sheriff's office claimed that the death was an accident and no other contestants became ill. I don't even know.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Bugs.
Oh. South Korea, those crazy liberals, have the only toilet culture park in the world in Suwon, South Korea. It features many kinds of toilets from around the world and contains large murals of people pooping and wiping. They even have toilet seat benches for when you're tired, and sculptures and statues of people squatting and pooping. A noted sculpture is The Thinker. They also have poop piles made of tiles, and a wall with pictograms of toilet signs from around the world.
This is like the highly inappropriate news episode. Who wrote this? Things got hairy at the office of U.S. Representative John Boehner with the appearance of several naked protesters. This is terrible. I can't believe I'm reading this. My career in network television is over. Protesters stormed the lobby of Boehner's office in protest of several proposed tax cuts to AIDS spending, holding signs and chanting slogans. 7 individuals, 4 men and 3 women, removed all of their clothing and linked arms in the lobby. The phrase, AIDS cuts kill, were painted on their bodies, and they claimed that they wanted the naked truth about proposed spending cuts. Capitol Police later arrested the 3 women, but were unable to locate the 4 men.
I wonder why they could only identify the women.
Truer words.
A Scottsdale police officer proves to us that just because you're on duty, it doesn't mean you can't spare some time for a little recreational activity. Officer Trevor Anderson allegedly met a woman, known only as Mrs. L, over a domestic disturbance call. The two began a sexual relationship that lasted over a year, and Anderson allegedly met with her for sex at least 50 times while he was on duty. The scandal became public when Mrs. L became pregnant and requested that Mr. Anderson no longer work in her area. After she admitted to the affair, Officer Anderson resigned from the police force.
Have you looked at your Christmas tree and said to yourself, wow, I wish this were made of solid gold? Well, a jewelry store in Tokyo, Japan, is celebrating every consumerist's favorite holiday with an 8-foot, 88-pound Christmas tree made of pure gold. The price tag on this creation featuring Disney characters, the equivalent of 4.2 million US. If that sounds a bit out of your price range, the store is also selling a scaled-down version for the meager price of $243,000. The main tree took 10 craftsmen 2 months to complete.
There are mechs now, apparently. Kaguro Kurata built a mech that is 4 tons, 13 feet tall, flexes, and can drive up to 10 miles an hour. He built it allegedly because he wanted to ride one when he was a child, and he thought it was something that Japanese had to do. It can be remote controlled from the iPhone and has guns that shoot plastic bottles and/or baby pellets and is customizable from paint to cup holders. The prototype is available for purchase, but honestly, you don't even want to know how much you're going to be paying for one.
How much am I going to be paying for one? I want to know.
Something like 400 million, maybe? I can look.
I have that. I'm going to sell my solid gold Christmas tree and go buy a mech.
Hey, got an iPhone? Remote control.
Ah.
In Sacramento, California, an elderly man took home defense into his own hands using a homemade bow and arrow. Don Kiefer, 75, was awoken to find 2 young men in his backyard. Drawing the weapon, Kiefer detained one of the youths in the yard until the police arrived. The other escaped. Police found no evidence that the suspects had taken anything, and he was subsequently released. Kiefer has been burglarized in the past, and is suspicious of almost anyone he sees on his property. So watch out, Sacramento.
And now for a profile of Unified Sports, an affiliation of the Special Olympics at Clark, which works with disabled children to help them play sports.
Alright, Mr. and Mrs. Fox, what time is it?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hi, I'm Adrian Cummings. I'm the president of Unified Sports here at Clark.
Basically what we do is we work with kids with intellectual or developmental disabilities, and we try to empower them by playing soccer and basketball.
Nice job. I started the program with Christina Negron and Anna De La Torre last spring. We started playing basketball, and this fall we've been playing soccer. We're a local program of Special Olympics. So basically, what we do is we pair Clark students with children and young adults. This year we had all the way from 4 years old to 23 years old who have any type of special needs, intellectual, physical, social, you name it, and we play sports together.
Curran!
Alright, ready to introduce yourselves?
Yeah.
Okay, well, my name is Isaac, and this is...
This is my buddy Isaac, and my name is Kevin.
Good job, Kevin.
And I like to party.
Mr. and Mrs. Fox, what time is it?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. 1, 2.
My name is Pat Rooney, and my son is Kevin Rooney.
Mr. and Mrs. Fox, what time is it?
My son has some difficulties with attention, slow processing disorder, and basically just difficulty in school. So this program has provided him an opportunity to play with other kids and to build a lot of confidence and self-esteem while having a lot of fun.
We started together. Me and Kevin have been here at Unified the same amount of time. In fact, Kevin was the very first partner I had that I worked with. We played basketball the first time.
I think it provides a wonderful children with special needs to get to know other children and to learn how to play sports that they perhaps wouldn't otherwise be able to play. The organizer, Adrian Cummings, has done a wonderful job, and she's great as far as getting the information out to the parents and making sure everyone knows about it and where it's going to take place. And she's done a wonderful job recruiting excellent college students who have really shown a lot of heart and soul in what they do every week with each.
I'm a part of Special Olympics because I knew that I could help these kids, that simply playing sports with them and engaging with them and socializing with them can give them both a boost of confidence and a real life worth.
Well, we have a lot of fun, and you'll probably get t-shirts like this one.
Yeah, you get t-shirts.
And you'll also get a medal and stuff.
Yes, we get a medal and a certificate at the very end. Right, so today is actually the award ceremony for Unified Sports, where we have both the athletes and their parents come over, and they're presented with a medal and a pamphlet showing that they have done a semester worth of soccer. You got a lot to hold.
Will it fit over your hat? Do you want a little?
There we go.
Nice.
Yep.
And rice maker?
All right.
Awesome. Woo!
I enjoy just interacting with the children and just having fun. It's soccer. It's really just playing a game. Sometimes they have a little trouble, but at its core it's soccer with kids, and there's nothing to hate about that.
Well, nice job. Oh, good stuff. Oh, good
Kevin,
work. Thank you.
We're gonna help Kevin out.
When I was younger, I was involved in Unified Sports and other related programs like Best Buddies, other groups that worked with people with special needs in my hometown, and I really missed that here at Clark, so I decided to start the program here.
I work at Goddard School with the life skills program that they have there, and I really enjoy it. And the class that we were taking talked a little bit about special needs and such, and we both realized that we were really interested in it, so we decided to do it.
We were really happy this semester. We grew a lot. Last semester we were small. We were really excited about it, but it was a lot less people last semester, and we've got a ton of new volunteers who are all amazing. Lots of new kids this semester who are fantastic. So next semester we're going to be playing basketball, and we hope to grow even more. We'd like to increase the number of athletes as well as volunteers. We got these shirts this year. We're going to do that again for basketball. We would really love to be able to have a space on campus. It was really special this season to be able to be at Clark and have visibility here rather than at the Boys and Girls Club as we had been. But yeah, our goal really is just to have a place for kids and young adults with special needs to be a part of something, to be celebrated and included and accepted, and to promote that positive energy. So Clarkies, how can you get involved? I'm sure we'll be tabling a lot right after we get back from winter break. We're hoping to start basketball the first week of February. It'll be either a Saturday or a Sunday each week. We encourage people to come every week if they can. Our practices are usually there Saturday or Sunday, late morning, just for an hour and a half. Yeah, having people come consistently is really helpful for the kids, but we also realize that it's busy. We're in college, we have studies, things happen, so really coming whenever you can and putting forth your best effort and your best energy and your best attitude. That's what we're looking for.
The whole world stops and stares for a while, 'cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah.
All right, we have a very special interview for those of you interested in the theater, which is probably all four of you who watch this program. We've got Alex Kump and Caraline Connor. Alex is a playwright. Caraline, you're an actress?
You could say, I guess.
Okay. So Alex, you wrote this play called Anything.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little about what it is?
Well, it's about a bunch of really sad people, and them floating through life, trying to figure out what type of relationship they want from people, and trying to be fulfilled in life, I guess.
So is this biographical about yourself?
I mean, I am also really sad. So, I mean, yeah, I guess a little bit, but...
Are you sad now?
I'm always sad.
That's so depressing.
That's me.
Is it because you're an artist?
It's exactly because I'm an artist.
Alright.
Have you ever met an artist before?
I have now.
Exactly. And how sad is it?
It's bringing me down.
I can feel it. I can feel you coming down, and I'm sorry. I apologize for my sadness.
Oh gosh, this interview, where can it go from here? Just like...
You go anywhere.
I don't even know.
It could be anything.
Because that's the name of the play.
So, can I ask, why is the play called Anything?
Because I titled that because I was thinking about what the characters want, and they really just sort of want any kind of connection with other people, so they're looking for anything.
Okay.
Sort of like, I would tie that title to sort of the same way that Schindler's List got named. Like, they're kind of equal.
I haven't seen nor read Schindler's List, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
So, Caraline, tell us about your part in this.
My character's name is 3. We all have numbers instead of names. And, well, I play a really, really sad girl. And I think I, identify with my sadness. And I'm just really unlucky in love. And I always get screwed over. And then I cry about it. And talk about it. And she's crazy. She's like a little off. I really like her.
I mean, she's more than a little off, but yeah.
She's like real person crazy.
She cray.
She cray.
She's 50 Shades of Cray, even.
I am, I would say.
That's a lot of shades.
It is.
That's like 49 more shades than I liked.
I know. It's an overabundance.
It is.
A cornucopia.
Of cray.
I will not, but okay.
Fair enough.
Well, if you wanted to, you could.
It's true, I could. I could maybe find myself getting there one day.
Yeah. Work up to it, a couple shades every year.
Yeah, maybe by the time I'm an old person and all I wear is gray, I'll be able to wear 50 shades. Inside and out.
There it is.
Why are we talking about this?
Who knows?
You didn't stop us, you're the host.
I know, I'm a great host. Alright, yeah. Doing this for years. So when did you write this? Did it take a long time from the writing to the production?
Well, I originally wrote the first draft of this play for last year's New Playwrights Festival, and then I ended up doing a different show because it wasn't ready yet and wouldn't have been in time. It would have been significantly more shitty than it is. So
Which is not shitty at all.
Thanks, Mom. So then Cups was looking for shows to do for what is now this year. And I had a reading with some of my friends in my kitchen, and they showed up and we read it, and they were like, we want to do this, and I was like, awesome, and then it happened. The end.
Here we are.
And that's how art happens.
That is how art happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many, are there 5 characters?
Or 4 characters.
4 characters.
Their names are 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Done.
Are they like 2 men and 2 women?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is okay. You've pretty much said what it's about. Is there anything else you want to give why would people want to go see this show?
If you really like homosexuals, you should go see the show. If you just like watching people make out.
Yeah, there's a lot. Everyone makes out.
Wasn't there a lot of making out during your last show?
There was a little bit of making out during my last show. There's significantly more, exponentially more, in this show.
A lot.
Do you write this because you feel a college audience wants to see that sort of thing?
I mean, I write because I want to see it. I enjoy watching people make out.
Well, you don't get enough of that on TV or anything.
No, I don't.
You gotta see your light friends make out.
Yeah, exactly. When I can say all right, you 2 straight guys make out,
hilarious.
I don't have that power in real life.
It's true, but in a theater where nothing is real and everything is just
Or is everything real?
There it is.
You're blowing
Art.
my mind.
That's art.
There it is.
That is art. So when's this show happening?
The show goes up December 6th and it runs through December 8th. The shows are at 7:30 in the Little Center, and on Saturday there is also a 2 p.m. matinee.
Go see it for making out. Coming up next, more things.
Well, Snuggly Wuggly, you think you can do this to me? You think you can do this to me? Well, Snuggly Wuggly, you know what happens to folks who abandon me? Their world ends long before the real one does. Isn't that the case, Snuggly Wuggly? Isn't that the case? Well, what do you have to say to yourself, Snuggly Wuggly? I have this!
And now, a dramatic monologue from the play Anything by Alex Kump.
When I was a kid, I used to have this dream. I would be like standing in this field. Just this big, empty field. And it was snowing. And not on me, and not cold, just snowing. And I was looking for something that I lost. But I wasn't sure what it was. But I knew it was small, and I lost it that day. And so I'm like on my hands and knees looking around in this field, just looking for something that I don't even know what it is. But then there's like this light. And I'm not sure what it is at first. And so I go to it and I pick it up. And it's just this little ball of light. This little warmish ball of light. And then I see another, but of a different color. And then another, and another, and I look up and I see all of these lights falling from the sky. And they fall and gather at my feet. And I wanted to keep them in the sky where they belonged. And so I started picking them up and trying to throw them back. But they wouldn't go back. And more were gathering at my feet. And I would start to cry. Because I couldn't help those little lights. And more were just accumulating at my feet. And eventually, they burnt out.
And now, for our newest Vox Pop and Drock segment, the Vox Drop Apocalypse. And I'm sure having our emotionally unstable correspondent cover the apocalypse will go just swimmingly.
This is Vox Pop and Drop, and there is an apocalypse. It's coming. There's nothing we can do. Yeah, bye. Hello, you're on Vox Pop and Drop. How do you feel about the upcoming apocalypse?
Personally, if it's a zombie apocalypse, I plan on being on the winning team.
Hi. What are you doing for the end of the world?
Sleeping.
You're sleeping through it?
Yeah, I sleep through a lot of things.
Well, won't all the meteors crashing into Earth wake you?
No, you'd be surprised. I'm a deep sleeper.
Hi, there's an apocalypse coming. What are you doing in the meantime?
I have to bone.
Bone?
Bone. Like real hard. All the time. Because I figure if the world's gonna end, I might as well just spend my time boning.
Hi, you're on Vox Pop and Drop. How do you feel about the upcoming apocalypse?
Well, I feel very good about the upcoming apocalypse. I've been waiting for it. My whole life, actually.
The world is about to end. What are you going to do?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
At all?
Yeah.
Do you not care for anyone?
No, I'll just continue the same.
Well, what's the same?
Because the world can finish at any time. Even now.
Oh, crap!
Yes!
How do you feel about the end of the world?
Oh my god, I'm so scary, you know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some rocks will fall from the sky. I'm really scared.
They're burning rocks.
Yeah. Oh no, my god, don't say that. How should I protect myself?
You can't! The world is ending. You will die. I will die. Your family will die. Your friends will die. Your peers will die. Your classmates will die. Your professors will die.
Professors can die for me, it's okay.
Hi. What are you doing during the upcoming apocalypse?
Nothing.
Are you going to watch your family burn?
Probably.
The world is ending. How do you feel about this?
Well, at times it scares me, but I don't think that it's true. I don't know.
What do you mean? The blood will rain from the sky. The ground will open up and magma will pour forth and melt us alive. The sun will overheat and it will explode. You will burn, your family will burn, your friends will burn. There will be nothing. The ashes, they will burn. There will be nothing.
Well, I'm actually so stressed with my finals that I'll be happy on all this happens.
Hi, the world is ending. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm building a shelter. Don't you see that? It's gonna protect me against. Oh yeah, come in. It's gonna protect me against like all the zombies and all the boiling seas. And we'll sit here, we'll wait it out, and then I'll start anew. And then I'll guide the world in the ways we have learned.
We need some women.
Shit.
What are you going to do when the world ends?
We're going to be spending it together.
Hi, how do you feel about the upcoming apocalypse?
I think they canceled it.
Really?
I think it's off.
Who told you that?
They called it off. I think I saw it on the news. It's over. They're not gonna go through with it. It's over now.
Thank God.
It's all done. Yeah. I hope that makes you feel better.
I don't know, you're right. Run, people! Run! There's no way out. The world's going to end. Well, folks, this is the end. You know, it was fun. It was fun at first. It really was. But then, look at us. We've got 9 episodes. Everything has collapsed. Snuggly Wuggly, why do you leave me, Snuggly Wuggly? Why? Everyone's leaving me. Everybody! All of them. But this is the end, people. The apocalypse is coming. The apocalypse! And there will be no CCN News for you anymore. There will be none. There will be nothing. There will be nothing.
Hopefully it's not the end of the world, but it is the end of CCN News. I'm Caraline Wardell. And that was Curran O'Donoghue. And this is CCN News for you.
Bye.